3-month blacklist. That's from the date of your offense, the date that you're officially blacklisted. That's when you can start reapplying for a visa. First up, violation of public charge. If you're going to come in, you're poor, and you have no money, they don't want you to become a dependent on the state. That's what that is. Number 2, incompetent. If you can't care for yourself due to your age, mental illness, something like that, that's another reason for giving a 3-month blacklist. If you're a member of a family accompanying an excluded alien into the country, 3-month blacklist. Children below 15 years old, unaccompanied by parents, 3-month blacklist. That one's kind of odd. Stowaways. And finally, improperly documented. If your paperwork's a little off, you can receive a 3-month blacklist for that. Next up is 6-month blacklist. If you are deported by virtue of a voluntarily deportation order, for example, that Coco Naraka, whatever his name was, if he says, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have said those horrible things that I said, I'm going to voluntarily deport myself, after 6 months, he can request to reapply for his visa. Overstaying for less than a year. If you forget to pay your visa fees, if you get confused and you don't know what's going on, and you overstay for less than 1 year, the BOI can, not always, but can blacklist you for 6 months. Also, if you are insane or if you are inflicted with a loathsome, dangerous, or contagious disease, I think that's like tuberculosis. Any of those things can result in a 6-month blacklist. 12-month, 1-year blacklist. Prostitutes or procurers of persons who came for any immoral purpose. If you're coming here as a sexpat and you get apprehended for that and eliciting prostitution, which is illegal in the Philippines, 1-year blacklist. Person who practices polygamy or believes and advocates the practice of polygamy. 3, paupers, vagrants, and beggars. If you remember, you need a throwaway ticket when you come to the Philippines. There's a reason for that, because the Philippines got tired of guys coming here, running out of money, and getting stuck and begging in the streets. Number 4, unskilled manual laborers, 12-month blacklist. If you're indigent, again, that has to do with the monetary status. They don't want people with no money coming here and getting stuck here, trapped here, which I would not recommend. Entering the country through misrepresentation, entering without inspection and admission, drunk and disorderly at the port of entry. If you show up at the airport drunk because you've had a few too many on the plane, you can be automatically blacklisted for 12 months. Refuse to comply with inspection, baggage inspection and all that. Those who display unruly behavior or discourtesy to immigration official. This is a big one. And if you live here, you'll know what I'm talking about. You see guys going in all the time to the BI office, and they're just losing it. And 9 times out of 10, and I keep saying that, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to be very professional, and they're going to, they're going to deal with it the best they can. But there's that 10% of the time when they're going to be like, you know what, you actually just violated the laws of this country, pal, so we're going to blacklist you for 12 months. And this just happened about a month ago in Dumaguete. The guy said that the system is stupid. And the officer went out there, took a photo of the person's passport, and blacklisted. Illegal entrance, obviously, in violation of the condition of limitation of stay, that could be a 12-month blacklist. Overstaying for more than a year can result in a 12-month blacklist. If you have a canceled visa, 12-month blacklist. If you're undocumented or improperly documented, your documents got to be straight. Now we'll get into the 5 years. So we looked at 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and now we got 5 year. Foreign nationals who were deported under the following grounds from date of actual implementation: engaging in profiteering, hoarding, or black marketing. If you come here and you get engaged with the black market, 5-year blacklist. Defrauding of creditors, that's a big one here. They talk about estafa. We'll talk about estafa in a little bit. That is a 5-year blacklist. And this is a big one. Number 3 is undesirability. And this is pretty much a catch-all. For example, the kid that came here, the Dutch kid that came here, was protesting and made the cop cry and got on his face and all that stuff. He can be deported for that, and that is a 5-year blacklist. Finally, we got the 10-year blacklist, and this one's the pretty serious one. And when you hear the offenses, you'll understand. Number 1, conviction for a crime involving moral turpitude. That includes seduction, bigamy, adultery, rape, murder, robbery, intriguing against honor, which is involved with libel and defamation, drug crimes, dueling, and a whole bunch more. Basically, any serious criminal offense, 10-year blacklist. Finally, conviction of a crime under Section 45 and 46 of the Alien Registration Act involving yourself in subversive activities. conviction for a crime involving any type of prohibited drug, and if you are a registered sex offender, 10-year blacklist. Why they give some of those even consideration after 10 years, that's beyond me, but it's not my country.
Am I the reason you get stoned every week now? Build up integrity, got you texting, emailing me, wanting me to feel with you. Baby, just face reality, move on.
Sometimes it's hard to face reality.